Hey people, what's poppin'? Kilo Shele, again name. Let's go there. Okay, wonderful people, beautiful people. It is your favorite Achalugo, Chidera Giselle on the microphone. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chidera Giselle. You are welcome to my channel. So guys. I'm already stressed, like I'm already tired. I just finished washing. I washed some on Sunday, I washed some today, and I'm going to wash the rest. Well, the rest is just 2 bed sheets. Yeah. Moving into a new place, like the week preceding the day we came to this house, I couldn't wash because there was a lot of stress, checking up on the painter, buying this, packing that, doing this, so I could not wash for like, let's say, few days, let's say 7 days sharp before I came here. And after I came here, I could not wash for the first few days, so the clothes piled up a bit. It's not like so much, like 20 something or 30 something clothes, but I don't know how to wash that much clothes at once. I hardly ever do it. So I'm done washing batch B and I'm about cleaning this kitchen. It's been a few days here, and it's just once I've cooked here the day after we came because we didn't have option. But after that day, we have not cooked, we have not painted in the cabinets because the whole place is just dirty. Like, to be honest, I regret contracting this cleaning to somebody. Yes, I should have actually just, like, we should have actually just saved our money and calmed down and cleaned this house by ourselves before moving in, because this man she literally just cleaned surface level. Like, if you see this kitchen, you like, I don't want to complain. Like, let me even show you guys the walls. Let me take this thing off so you see the walls, so you know that she didn't, like, yesterday came inside here when she was not clean and she was like, "Ma, now take a look at the walls." Oh god, this camera is not showing. Hey, can you see? She's like, "Ma, take a look at the walls, not just the paint." Like, this is something that if somebody scrubs very well, it will clean. Can you take a look at? This is like the stuff that people that lived here before us left. And I don't know how many months back it was, or how many weeks back before it's up to months, because it's like 3 or 4 weeks since we paid this rent. So I just have to wash the walls, number one. Let me even turn off all the sockets in case they restore power supply while I'm cleaning. See what we contrast give person clean. Just take a look at. See, like, very dirty. And I'm so stressed, like, I'm tired, and I edited a lot yesterday. Like, I'm physically and mentally stressed. Moving into a new house is not for the weak. Anyways, the utensils that I bought from Ibadan, they're still in her room, so I'm going to bring them out and arrange everything arrangeable in the cabinet. Yeah, so let's get going. I'll be gisting you guys as we are cleaning. Like, it's either I tell you a story or something. Yeah, I need to start doing that, like vlogging and just telling you a story that has nothing to do with the vlogs. You get, I'm a storyteller, so I know how to say stories. So let's start doing it.
So guys, how do you cope with expectations that are not met in romantic relationships? How do you go from speaking to someone every day, every minute of the day, and then suddenly stop speaking to them? How do you deal with disappointments in relationships? So if you have been on this channel for a long time, at least in the past 2 or 3 years, you remember that sometimes I sit down and talk about maybe a relationship I had in the past. I even narrated an experience I had in 2021. I narrated that experience in 2022. So I would say that I have some answers to these questions that I just asked. Yeah, I'm no therapist, but I have some little experiences, and with what I've told you guys, I have some experience, like I'll be able to answer this question. So here's one answer. If you're a caring person like me, I'm actually very caring, and it's not just in romantic relationships, like in my friendships, my loved ones, people around me, even people that I don't know. Most times I care for people, you get, and I actually take that habit into romantic relationships. I need you to understand that if you're caring, you should understand that everybody is not like you, and this doesn't mean that they are not bad. I mean, this doesn't mean that they are bad people. I don't know if you get, just that they are not like you. So reducing your expectations will actually help you cope with some disappointments and some expectations that are not met. Another thing you have to realize is that everybody is from different backgrounds. Like, everybody is different. The way you were raised is different from the way someone else was raised. Sometimes you may have been raised with a lot of love. Some people were raised with survival. Some people were raised with love, but they will definitely not love you the way you think they should love you, and that doesn't make them bad people. I don't know if you get. However, I'm not saying that you should settle low, because if someone does not love you the way you want to be loved and you feel like you deserve better, then I feel you should walk away or pull out of that situation. But don't be too hard on them, and don't just, although some people are actually wicked, like some people are very, very wicked. So people like that, I would actually not blame people when they say, oh, my ex was so wicked. Some people are actually very wicked, and that's an exception. But if someone is not loving you the way you want to be loved, I actually don't think you should settle. Another way to cope with disappointments in relationships is that you need to brace. Like, I went to aviation school. I'm a trained and licensed flight attendant, and there's something they teach us in aviation school: brace for impact. Like, if a plane is about to crash and you hear brace from the cockpit, or the emergency is planned, then you start telling people to brace, or you tell them heads down, stay down. You brace for impact so that when the plane crash lands, like when it hits the water or it hits the land, the impact on you is not going to be much. You're not going to get so many injuries. So you need to brace for impact when you're getting into a talking stage or into a relationship. You need to brace for impact so that if it comes crashing, the effect on you is not going to be so much. You're not going to have any injury. You're not going to, you may have some injuries, but it's not going to be as serious as if you did not brace for impact. So you actually have to brace. Another thing is that you have to be very patient and allow time play it all out. Like, you have to be patient. It cannot be overemphasized. Like, life is not A, B, C, D. Life is not white and black. So you have to be patient. Sometimes time tells it all. And there's something I tell some of my friends sometimes, and they laugh. I tell them that I don't chop breakfast so I don't ready for the next one. Like, I don't chop breakfast, and if another one come, I go fit chop am. It's not like I'm wishing myself bad, but I'm just like, I've had expectations in the past. I've been disappointed in the past, and I'm like, everybody, even you yourself, you can disappoint yourself sometimes. Man no be God. So you always have to, like, say I don't chop breakfast saute, I ready for that one, is similar to bracing for impact. It's just that, let's just say I've been impacted in the past and now I've learned how to brace. So that's just what it means. And I was telling one of my closest friends the other day that in the past, when I've gone far in a relationship with somebody, there are some things I see in that person and I feel like I may not be able to cope. But sometimes I'll be like, I don't have strength to start from beginning. How do I start dating somebody again? It's so long, a talking stage, enter into relationship, building a relationship, and I'll just be willing to put up with some excesses. But now I'm at a point in my life when I'm like, I am willing to start over and over and over again until I get it right. This doesn't mean that I'm looking out for someone that is perfect, because there's no perfect person out there. Even me myself, I'm not perfect. But this means that I'm not going to settle for less. I'm not going to settle for something that I know that in the future it will run me mad, or I will live an unhappy life for the rest of my life. No, I'd rather start over and get it right. Another thing you have to do is that we always have to have time for sober reflection. Reflect on your life, reflect on everything you're doing, your actions. Sometimes it may be from you, I don't know how to put it. It may be you that needs some work. And the good thing about sober reflection is that when you reflect and you tell yourself the truth, if you're the one that needs some work, you work on the areas that need work. But if you know that, I'm actually trying my best, I'm not a perfect human being, but I'm trying my best, then you keep on setting your boundaries, keep on setting your standards. And that brings me to setting of standard, setting boundaries, not settling. I think I've literally said things about that. Then if you're going through breakfast, that's heartbreak at the moment, like you're heartbroken and you don't know how to get past it, you don't know how to stop thinking about that person, there's something that really helps me anytime I'm going through breakup. It has helped me in the past like 2 or 3 times. See a lot of movies. Like when your mind cannot get away from this person, just start a seasonal movie, be watching movies, be more productive. I do it a lot. In fact, it's when I'm going through breakup that I'm usually more productive. That's not to say I'm going through breakup now, that's why I'm consistent on YouTube, no. But like, I'm trying to tell you guys that in the past, I set more goals for myself during breakup. Like, channel your energy, right? Don't waste that energy into crying and all that. It will help you. It's not as if it's going to stop you from crying, but it will help you. At least half of the time your mind is not thinking of this person. Yeah. Another thing is that you have to find joy in being alone, because if you don't find joy when you're single, like if you don't find happiness alone, then I doubt if someone else is going to help you get happiness. I don't know how to explain it, but you need to find happiness within yourself. Enjoy being alone. Then when company comes, your joy will be full, your joy will be more. Another thing is that it is important to know who you are. When you know who you are, sometimes all of this will not even affect you so much. If you know who you are, if you know where God is taking you, then you will know that everything is going to be settled. Then something else is that sometimes closure is important. Like closure is very important, but sometimes you don't need closure. Sometimes what makes people feel breakup more is unfulfilled dreams. Like maybe you and that person had plans, there were many things you thought you would do together with the person and it's not going to happen again, and then it makes some people to even go back into situations that they know that, oh, this is not right for me, this is not good for me. And I just need you to know that sometimes that closure is not important. If that thing was meant to happen, if you were meant to do that thing with that person, the relationship would not end, it will not go south. Although some people, they break up or they separate and they come back together and it works out fine. Like, life is not white and black, life doesn't just go straight. But the thing is, the key thing is knowing who you are. If you know who you are, you would know what you should settle for and what you should not settle for. Yeah. The most important thing is, not the most important thing, one of the most important things is that you should not change. Do not allow somebody's actions make you change. Maybe you are a nice person naturally. Maybe like now that I'm caring, because of someone's action in the past, I'll no longer be caring. No. That's changing my essence. That's changing who God created me to be because of somebody else that hurt me, and that's not right. Nothing will make me to stop being caring. I'll always be that caring girl. So if you have any good qualities, don't change because of what someone did. And the most important, last but not the least, is that you should trust God and trust His timing. I've learned in recent times to trust God because God has shown up for me in so many ways. Like, I can't even explain, but God has shown up for me in the past 2 years. I've been in my lowest, and in my lowest, I realized how much God loves me, how much God can turn things around in a second. Like, everything can be going haywire now and God will just come and turn it around. You can be chopping breakfast back to back for 10 years and you just meet somebody and in 2 or 3 months the person will get it right. Like, everything will just happen so fast. It will be like a dream, just like Amos 9 verse 13 that says that everything will happen so fast, one thing on the heels of another. You will not be able to keep up. That is the kind of person that God is. So I need you to trust God, and it's going to help you to cope with disappointments and unmet expectations in romantic relationships or in talking stages or whatever. I do hope you find joy in life. Yeah, thank you for listening to my little TED talk.
Guys, I'm done cleaning. I cannot even explain how tired I am. Like, I can't explain. I've not eaten. This should be like past 1 or so. Jesus. I think I started cleaning all this stuff before 10 o'clock. See the time. 1:06, and I started this cleanup maybe before 10 because I started washing by past 8. And my washing no dey take past 30 minutes too. You see, I started before 10, around 9:30 or so, and I'm just concluding now. That kitchen was so dirty. It really needed that deep cleaning. I want to go and bathe first. I'm supposed to eat, but I can't eat with this amount of sweat on my body. So I have to bathe, eat, then do every other thing I have to do. I don't know if this is going to be the end of this video, but if it's going to be the end of this video, please do also like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share this video, engage. Let's move this ministry to the permanent side. Leave a kind comment. Are you enjoying the consistency? I'm enjoying it 100%. This video will be going up in 2 weeks time, but I'll start editing it from now so that it's not be hard for me to like conclude. That's my new style. That's how I stay consistent now. Immediately I film something, I try to start editing most of the time. See you guys later. Bye.